Because as soon as the school holidays start, the weather goes down.
I think they need to move it by Scotland.
Yeah, do it to July. Yeah.
Right, my
September.
lovelies, let's grab hold of our ball. I've just said to Becky, I do feel like I'm shouting, guys. Apparently I'm not, but I've definitely perforated my eardrum, so. Yeah, so I just feel like everything's echoey, so apologies if I sound a bit weird. I think I just sound weird to me.
You sound normal.
Weird. Take the ball in between your inner thighs, shoulders down, and then come down, and then back up. 1, 2, and 3. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And then into some Morecambe and West. So we lift onto calf raise. Morning, lovely. 6, 4, 3. Let me know if you need me to move that bit. 2, and 1. And then we'll keep with calf raise, but we'll do 4 big circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. For the other side. 4, 3, 2. And 1, well done, and then just put your ball down. Take our feet into second position, shoulders down, and then just lead into the heels. So make sure that when you're in your squat you can lift your toes a little. Oops, she said. Yeah, I think my balance is a bit
I'm diving.
Yes, definitely perforated. It's just weeping out.
What can you do? Nothing. You just
No,
have to
because
heal.
it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not infected or anything.
No. You're just prone to ear problems.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. That is like what you diving for, you idiot. We did get lots of things going to him. See, because he's like, there's not a cat in hell's chance it'll work.
And it did.
That's amazing, mate.
I know, 5, I know. Do you know when something just tells you?
It's
Got
gonna
to
work.
keep I just don't know what it was. 3.
It's desperation.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
kept thinking of my dad. I've got photographs and that's
Yeah.
thinking.
Oh, you got an iCloud, is it?
Well, no, I've got a Samsung, and to be fair, Miss Abs, bless her, were brilliant. She said, let's get you into your Gmail, Jo. So she got me access to my Gmail account. And Mace did find quite a lot of my photos, so it was more the thought of, my WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
I know. It's just a hassle, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Yes, it is.
banking.
And banking.
Yeah, banking, passwords into different apps.
And you don't remember your password.
No.
It's all Face ID.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Well, mine didn't even bloody Face ID, but I hadn't used the password for. It just automatically logs you in, doesn't
Yeah.
it? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Well done, guys. Let's come back to centre. Your balance will probably be a bit better than mine. I'll just get you a roll around just in case you do it. I probably will. Okay, guys. So let's just do a little bit of our tree pose. So bring it in. And I'm just going to really spread the toes. Place the big toe, the little toe, the heel on the mat. Take a lovely in breath. And out. 3 more deep breaths. Well done, and then take the big finger. I can't speak. What's that called? Your thumb. And then in. 3, 4, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And that foot that you've been stood on, just gently place it to the back and drive that heel into the mat. Take a lovely in-breath. And out. Say again.
You say the one that sort of standing on, take it back, and think, which one was the second?
Yeah.
Last one. And beautiful, well done. And then let's come to that other side. So again, shoulders down. And then bring the hands together again. Really push the palms in. Take 4 deep in, out breaths. Good, and then overhead for 4, 3, 2, 1. And lovely. And the leg you stood on, take it to the back. Push the heel down.
I think I did this one.
When do you go back, did you say?
Sunday. Week on Sunday.
Week on Sunday. Peloponnese.
Peloponnese.
What do you fly into?
Where's the Peloponnese? The
It's
Green
supposed to be
Islands?
beautiful,
Is it the
Peloponnese.
Green
Yeah.
Islands?
Yeah.
No, it's the mainland.
Mainland it is, yeah.
It's only an hour, a little place called Stupa, which is an hour from the airport, so yeah, that'll be nice.
Beautiful.
I think my partner's been there.
Has it? Yeah. Nice swimming.
Yeah. Water's like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Clear as oh. And then just come into a little bit, we're just going to warm up the hip and the shoulders just in case you've
This the other leg?
done much. Yeah, we're going to do both legs, so and then we're just going to work it into kind of a little circle, and we'll do some little weights as well. 4, 5, and then circle the other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll do 12 lunges, the shoulders down, we've got down for 12. It's gorgeous today, isn't it?
Yeah. It's cooler, I think.
Yeah, I think it doesn't feel as humid. 8 more.
I think it smells like September.
Yes,
I know what you mean, in the morning.
Yeah.
It does at the moment.
It's just summer started
Yeah.
so early, didn't it, really?
It's been a good year, hasn't it?
It's been great.
Yeah.
And 1, and again, just drag the heel down. You got amazing weather, didn't you, Carol?
We never saw it on
Did
just,
you?
no. It
That's
was like being abroad.
Yeah. I know when you sent them photos, I was like, wow.
Yeah. It was lovely. And the sea there's just lovely.
Is it?
Yeah, really sandy. There's no seaweed.
Right.
Where's Swanage? Is it Dorset?
Yeah,
No.
Dorset, yeah.
I was just like, she always gets good weather now.
I don't, but yeah, it's this year I have, for sure.
Side the other way. 1, and then shoulders down, and 12 lunges.
We went on a river cruise last night from the dock, from Leeds dock.
Oh,
It just takes an hour, you just go down.
It's a
to
lovely
the-
evening as well.
It wasn't sunny, but it was just,
Mild,
it
wasn't
was
it?
mild and nice
Lovely.
cloudy. Nice cloud formation. Kingfishers and things.
Oh, nice.
And then push
A nice
down.
thing to do.
Yeah, they're doing it all summer.
Ah.
You just go from Leeds dock. It just takes you down towards Woodlesford, that
Yeah.
area. And just back again. And
Oh,
it says
cool.
tells you about the history of, you
Oh,
know,
nice.
stuff.
And lovely. Let's just warm up a little bit to our shoulders, guys, before we lift some weights. So just take feet into second position, first position even. Draw the navel in and out, and then see if you can close your eyes and she get this smooth. Let's do 5 more. Good, and then let's see how good my instructions are, considering I'm not speaking there all this morning, I don't know. But we're going to take our arms out in front now into a front raise, and then you're going to bring your elbows backwards, and then take them out to the side, and then lower them back down. So, front raise, you might need to look to see what I'm doing first. Out, and low. Let's go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lovely, well done. Eyes open, and let's pick up one weight. If you need another one, another size, let me know. Do you want a bigger one? So right. No. So take one.
What have you got? One?
No, 3. And then just look. 2.
You need to make me progress next week.
Right.
Paul's well hard, he's got
6.
Just listen to his heavy
I'm
breathing.
well hard.
Well, the biceps is all right. It's when we come to the front raise, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm good with the silly faces.
2 and 1. Well done. Switch sides. And again.
Ready for the Ironman?
That's what I'm training for, isn't it?
Next year.
2,
I don't know.
5-year contract, apparently.
1.
Pardon?
And then switch again.
It's what? 5-year contract.
And then lift.
Don't tell us that, will
Is the aim on this weekend?
Yes.
Sunday.
Oh, I wonder how Maddie's husband is. You know.
Oh yeah, he went for a swim this morning. She doesn't think he's going to complete it.
Really?
Well, I'm not surprised. Is it a 5 kilometre swim, 150k cycle, and then a marathon?
Oh, it's
It's
more.
not-
It's more than. Oh no, it's not more than
And then
5.
the
It's
other
2.6
side.
miles, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not been well, has he, Michael? Though I think he had a. Oh dear.
I think it's been a bit on and off, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it seems like it's like 15 hours, 16 hours, isn't it?
Wow. Yeah, it starts at like 5 in the morning, don't it? I hope the weather's nice. Well, not too hot though.
Not too hot on
I
that
don't think it's bad, is it, on Sunday? I think it's.
in a mixture.
Yeah, a bit of a mixture. And then just into lunge, guys. So again, bring into bicep. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And then just back into tricep. And 1. Beautiful. Switch. Did you open that door this morning? One, well done, and then tricep. Beautiful, well done. And then just shoulders down. together into first. And then just make sure your ribs keep hitting them down on this one. And then 16. There's a nice afternoon. Three, two, and one. Well done. Excellent, guys. Just place them down. One.
Yeah, that's more so. Oh, I love this.
Good, aren't they? There we go. Okay, lovely. So cross one foot in front of the other. Take the same hand as the leg in front, up towards the ceiling. Give that nice little pull and push the hip out, pulling on that wrist. Last one. And then back up, take the hand that's on the wrist onto the head, the other one behind the back, pull the scapulas together, take a little neck stretch. Lovely, back to centre, the hand behind the back, bring it out in front, pull it across into that delt. Lovely, then up towards the ceiling, in towards the shoulder blades, into tricep, push down. And lovely, let's go in the other direction. So again, reach up, couple, push the hips out, keep pulling on that wrist. Back to centre, the hand that's up towards the ceiling, bring it behind the back, pull the shoulder blades together, a little neck stretch. Back up, arm in front, bring it across the midline. And last but not least, take the hand up, bring it in, push. And just give yourself a little bit of a just to see if the hands can touch or how far away they are. Usually one side easier than the other. And beautiful. Well done, guys. Let's get down to the floor. Let's do 6 counter cats just to mobilise through the spine. So we're just going to take our bum, sort of stick our bum up to the ceiling, dip the back, take an inhale through the nose, and very slowly start rounding at the tailbone, arching through, noticing how the back. Does one position feel more comfortable than the other? If it does, you can stay there a bit longer, and then come back. One more. 3. Last one. So if you want more mobility today, you can just continue a cow to cat. If you want a bit of strength, take the hands in slightly in front of the elbows, take the right leg back and the left, push into the mat and lift up into your bridge, not bridge, it's plank. Hold, heels towards the floor. Keep pushing the mat away. Either hold this, or if you like side plank, some people love it, some people hate it, then you can try and push your right hand firmly into the mat. You can take that right knee down as a modification, or leave it away from the mat and have a swivel up into that side plank position, lifting up that bottom waist, pushing the mat away, or you can just go into a child's pose if you've had enough, and then back into centre. Push the other hand in, again lift up that bottom waist, push the hips forward, reaching up. Back into plank, and then just take the hips up nice and high and really raise the heels as much as you can to gently then drop the right heel to the mat and bend the opposite knee. Hold that stretch. And the other side. And 3 more. Just noticing how the calves feel. How's your Achilles been, Bex?
Well,
Just a bit
I kind of
brutal.
did endure, and then
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't suddenly doing my daily, and I went out for a 7 mile run and was like, I just need to
Yeah,
stick.
you're like me. I walked you up for a while, and then instead of doing like a mile, I
Yeah.
just go for a 10 mile, and then take big toes together.
So it was quite good because it's just reminded me that
Yeah.
I need to carry on.
Oh. And just hold into child's pose. And then walk both hands round to the right, take the left hand on top of the right hand, stretching laterally. Beautiful. And to the other side. In breath in. And excellent. Well done, guys. Let's grab hold of our rollers. We'll do, I'm just going to see how this feels on the roller, because sometimes it can feel a little bit dizzy. So, if you feel like you don't want to go on the roller today, by all means do it on the floor. It's exactly the same. So just always make sure the top of the head is on the roller. Yeah, and just take a 15-20 seconds just to get that real nice feeling of where the head is nice and centered. So you've got ever such a slight chin nod just to keep the neck lengthened. In fact, we'll take a couple of little neck stretches since we did weights. So all we're going to do is just take the right in towards the shoulder and then back to centre, and then the left ear towards the shoulder. Again, just noticing if there's more tension laterally left to right, and the other way again. And again. One more. Oh. Lovely. Well done. Okay. So when you're on the roller, just a little bit of just a checklist. So just make sure that you've got that lovely length through the collarbone, so your chest muscles are nice and lengthened. And then that your ribs start sticking up and out. So if they stick up and out, then you get that, you lose that connection through the kind of mid back. So you really want to make sure that the ribs are in and down and that your rib cage is on the roller. And then give yourself a little pelvic imprint release, find your neutral, and then draw the navel away from your t-shirt. Draw the right leg up into tabletop and the left leg. And hopefully after 2 weeks off we won't fall off. So keep the core engaged, keep the rib cage down, and gently take the right leg out straight. Hold it for a second and bring it back in. So real kind of slow and precise. The other side and back in. If you want to take your hands on your hips and just keep your elbows into the mat, you can. So just slightly progress it. Sometimes people hang on for dear life into the mat when they're doing this. And again, nice breaths. Feel the hip flexors kicking in a little bit. So just notice what you're doing with your feet. Most people tend to point their foot. Try on the next 8 to flex your feet. So bringing kind of the toes towards you and leading with the heel. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Take the right foot down and the left. Give yourself a really big pelvic imprint release.
And then it's just that nice position, isn't it?
Right.
Just all flop.
Shut my eyes.
And then just turn the right hand up towards the ceiling. So right arm up to, yeah, that's it. So you kind of will feel the bony kind of shoulder blade on the roller. So we're going to take that shoulder blade away as we protract our hand up towards the ceiling and retract it back. And again, protract, retract. Try and keep the elbow nice and locked. 3, 4, 2 more, 2, 1, and then gently down, and then the other side, and again, protract, retract, protract, retract. So really good just to keep them muscles working around the traps and the pecs. 2 more, 2, and 1, beautiful, and then just release the neck a little bit more. Just imagine you've got a pen on your nose and you're just going to draw some little circles on the ceiling. So you take chin to ceiling, then it rounds back down to your chest. Let's circle the other way. Fabulous. Okay, well done, lovely. So let's get off of our roller. So you can try this. It's not easy, but I can tell that I've not done my strength work because my knees started kicking in a bit on holiday. So I did have to do a few bridges towards the end. Now, when you're on the roller, it's definitely much harder. It really works the hamstrings quite a lot. So if you feel like the hamstrings are kind of going to cramp, you can bring the feet back down to the ground. So obviously you want your feet hip distance apart, still always with bridge more than anything, really feel that lengthening action. So you start in neutral, you gently come in and you literally come up. And what we're going to do, once we're in bridge, we're then going to roll down, but only roll towards our last rib cage. And then we're going to shoot back up, yeah? My hands kicked in straight away. Okay, so let's take a lovely in-breath. Obviously these can be done on the floor if you don't want to do the roller. And then just gently roll the lower back into the mat, peeling the spine away, bone by bone. As we come up into our bridge. So remember we bridge, the hips are high, the knees are pushing forward, but you're only on your shoulder blades, not your neck. And then we're going to slowly start coming down. As soon as you get to like the last rib, so you're not bringing the lower back down, you push yourself back up into a hip thrust. And then again, lower down and up. And you just get that little bit more strength through the back of the legs as well as the bum. Beautiful. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take a breath in and slowly, slowly all the way back down. Yeah, God, I could feel my calves then more than anything. And then just bring your knees into chest. Have a little roll. Roll the other way. Well done. And then we'll just put the roller to one side, guys. And we'll just do a little bit more core, and then we'll do a little bit of side leg, and then really stretch our legs out. So if you were in bridge, you'd start kind of with the shins directly underneath the knees, but we're just going to do a little bit of chest lift, so you can take the feet forward. Paul, does chest lift feel all right for you when you're lifting up through you? Because if it doesn't,
I will have to find out.
yeah. If it doesn't, so you're only kind of, it's more through the, obviously the upper thoracic, so you're keeping the rib cage down, but if you want, if it doesn't feel right, hon, just come back into like a single leg stretch with your head and shoulders down, yeah?
Thanks.
So we're just going to take our hands underneath our head, interlink our fingers, thumbs into the nape of the neck, elbows out really nice and wide, chin towards the chest, and really feel like you're connecting by really pushing the rib cage in and down. Important that you do it in neutral spine, so you've got that little gap underneath the lumbar spine, and all we're doing is lifting up. So wherever you want to lift, try and lift higher, but without moving the lower back. And then lower back down, but not to the head, just to kind of like the top of the shoulder blades. Lift again, hold, and lower, and again, and lower. Feel all right, Paul?
So far, so good.
Yeah, it should. It's not really taking it into that lower back. If you're in neutral, just strengthening. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. So you try, if you can, to lift kind of onto the lower shoulder blade, and the movement's coming from the abdominals, not the back. So back should keep you neutral. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come all the way back down. And then either keep your hands like that or take them out to the side. And we're just going to take our knees to the right. And back to centre. And the other way. And again. 3 more. 2. Last one. And fabulous, beautiful. Let's come over onto our side. We'll do a little, yeah, we'll stretch them hammies out just to kick in on the roller when we're doing bridge, yeah. So just keep that bottom knee bent, really lengthen that bottom hand, lengthen the top leg. We'll just do 10 pointed feet as we lift and lower, and 9. One, and then flex and drop for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Circle for 6. Circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle back. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Well done. Just bring that heel into bob. Just do a nice little glute stretch, and there's some nice leg stretch on that leg. So just take that foot, push the knee away. So for some people that feels enough if the glutes are tight. Most people have to lift that underneath the foot. Some people like to do that. Oh, that's nice. Oh.
It's
Like a nice, like a pleasurable pain.
Pleasure pain.
Yeah. And then grab, has everyone got a band? Just have a little look. I think you have got one, Bex? Yeah. So just put that. I'm like little. You should have this one, Carol. You have this one. You don't have the rest.
It's long.
Yeah, it's really. I actually cut them in half, but then they're almost too short. And then just really push that heel up to ceiling, and just kind of try and find like a stretch that's about 4 on a discomfort scale. So if it really feels like it's about to snap, just lower it a little bit, and then just bring the toes towards you, and then just use the band to turn the foot in, and then use the band to turn the foot out. Whoa. Did Dad say Mace were cursing her because we went to Porto Timone?
No.
We went to this beach called Porto Timone that's supposed to be like the Canal di Amor. If you swim in it, you're supposed to find everlasting love and all that rubbish. So I'm always up for some. Anyway, hats. So we got there relatively early, and it said it were a 25-minute walk down, and Abs had been with Robin last year.
Oh, right, yeah.
But we all had flip-flops on. And I'm not kidding you, it was like that, sheer. Like pep, and then it was brilliant. And then Mason said, "Do you think to tell us to wear trainers?" And then just out to the side.
Joanne.
Yeah, and then out to the side. Sorry, not out to the side, guys. Over into that kind of like.
Did you make it then?
Of course we did. Yeah, Mason was just moaning. I just told him he needs to get a bit of weight off and stop doing a bit more cardio. Because they were whinging like a little bit, like a big kid. I'm like, what's so weird? It's a 25-minute walk. Well, no, we're about 35 actually. It were more frightening that we were going to go over on our ankles, do you know what I mean? And then back to centre.
Yeah, flip-flops aren't the best.
And we got down there and it were rams, so we couldn't even stay. I redeemed it, Carol. I found him a nice beach after the a pint and a thing. They were happy. Do you like fish, Becky?
Yeah, I love fish.
I don't know if the Peloponnese are the same, but oh my god, in Greece they specialise like in octopus.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's
Oh, wow.
beautiful.
I do like octopus.
Absolutely gorgeous. And then switch sides.
Have we done that other leg?
No.
No, let's switch side. Sorry. Come to the other side.
Oh yeah. Do these.
No, we
No,
haven't.
we haven't done the leg.
No.
And then just, again, lengthen that bottom hand, lengthen the top leg, lift up that bottom waist, keep the foot pointed, lift and lower. Lift. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, flex the foot, drop, lift. Hold it up, circle. Did Max have a lovely time under?
Yeah. So it was so expensive though. Like,
Yeah,
if it
I
spoiled
did.
the-
We said, didn't we?
the
Then
fun a
circle
bit. It
round.
was €39 for 2 branding coats
Where did they go?
in
Santorini.
Santorini.
Yeah, we went this year.
Did
It's
you?
Is it mega?
beautiful.
He said it was
Yeah.
beautiful, but it was very like he's come back absolutely broke.
And then bring the heel into both. It's got some.
too much.
It is.
Yeah. It's weird, Greece. There's no consistency. Is Rhodes the same, Amanda? Like, we'd go in one bar and you'd have like a cocktail, it'd be like €9, and then you go in a bar like 2 doors down, it'd be like 14. It was really strange.
No, in Pefcos, I mean, there was some, if you know where to go, there are some really cheap
Yeah.
places, but consistent price, really,
Yeah.
from restaurant to restaurant. But not overly, like more like prices here. Not
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the drinks are still quite cheap.
Yeah. It wasn't bad actually. More expensive than Spain and Portugal, I think, but yeah.
We managed to find some really nice places that were on Santorini that were kind of Leeds prices.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
have to do, you always fall foul a couple of days. don't
Exactly.
you?
Right at the start, you do.
Yeah, you do. And then push away.
I hired a car though and drove around.
Oh,
which was
lovely.
Nice.
Wow.
I know.
We had the
Apparently
buses.
Savannah was having a
Did you?
panic attack.
Yeah. Why is it a bit hairy?
Yeah, like sheer drops.
It was €2 per person per trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin drove, bless him, and I must admit, the roads in Corfu were pretty hairy.
Were they?
Yeah. It's not so much the bends and the drops, it's just the narrow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's quite a lot of if
So
you.
if you see something coming in
Yeah, you're a bit like, yeah.
Seen all the fires in Crete.
Oh, is there?
I just saw them this morning.
Yeah.
Video. Oh, no. Flex and point. And that's in Thailand.
I know, yeah. I didn't know there was a house between those
No,
two,
I
but
didn't.
apparently it has been for years.
For years, yeah.
What's happening?
They've closed the border between Thailand and
really?
Cambodia.
In and out.
Really?
Yeah, Louise is there.
But if
Am
they're
I
staying in
right?
Vietnam, they're probably alright.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Talking about Vietnam, guys, I read The Women, the
Oh,
book,
it's
the book by
important,
Kristin
yeah.
Hanna. Have you read it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, I gave it to Abs, Carol.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Vietnam is
Bring
great.
it over, yeah. Oh, go on.
So, oh, hurts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. This I can tell I've not done this for a few weeks.
Okay.
And back to centre, and then out to the side.
Have you read White Swans yet?
No, I still haven't read it. Something's
It's a long time ago.
Really, really worthwhile.
Yeah,
Did you
I
like
read
it,
a long
Paul?
time.
I
It's a
did.
big book, isn't
Yeah.
And
it?
the back to centre, it's on there, and it's
Yeah.
something stopping me reading it,
It's
Amanda.
beautiful.
I think it's because I come over onto it because I've had a few signs from my dad in relation to that book.
Oh, really?
Really weird signs
was
I've
weird,
ever,
wasn't
can you
it?
remember?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking if I read it,
It's
I won't get
emotional.
another sign off him. It's all a bit of,
Um,
yeah, I mean bizarre things that have happened with it, very strange.
Why did he read it?
Yeah, my dad said to me, sorry guys, my dad said to me years and years ago, you've got to read this book, sweetheart, you'll love it. And I never read it.
Yeah.
And then after my dad died, something happened with the book in a very obscure, I found this book in a really weird place, and then again in another very obscure place. And then when I was telling Amanda the story in Jerome, and then we went into Mike's, this old, like, is where
No,
we
but
used
you'd
to live.
seen it when we'd been in the airport in the bookshop. It was right on the front as you walked in the bookshop.
Just weird, just
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
The first time I saw it were like the
Yeah.
most bizarre. So, and a friend gave me, because I was telling her about it and I lost it, and she brought it to her and said, take it away with you and read it, and I didn't. So I don't know what's stopping me reading it.
Yeah, I tried it years ago and I couldn't finish
Couldn't
it.
you get into
no,
it?
I couldn't. But does it take a while to get into, or is that just
Yeah.
me? It's a big, it's a big one.
It's
isn't
such a long time since I read
Yeah, me
it.
too.
But yeah, my dad loved it, so I will read it. And then just send your hips up nice and high, then heels towards the ground, hold. And then in your own time, guys, just gently, gently come back to standing. Oh, thank you so much. It's nice to be home.
Nice to
Thank
be
you.
back.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
No, it's